recently I just saw some guy shooting up bloody Bondi Beach in Australia, obviously in Sydney. What the heck is going on, mate? Like, oh, Australia, the safest country. We don't have guns. We don't have blah, 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 blah. Guess what, mate? Had there have been more people who had guns on that day, say something like this in the US had have happened. Oh yeah, Naveed. Who the fuck is Naveed? No one would care, bro. I'll tell you. Like, bro, shooting. By the time he had already injured one person, he would have been shot dead by a civilian. But no, because we don't have any guns here, we're not allowed to have any weapons. We're not allowed to use force on these kind of dickheads. He ended up getting away with killing 16 people. 16 people. That's 16 families that have been affected. And the Jewish people, they've got big families, so that would have affected hundreds, if not thousands of people and loved ones. All because this one dickhead, these two dickheads, father and son, decided to go around and bloody fucking play Call of Duty in real life. People say, Australia, it's so good we don't have guns, all this crap, but it's getting to the point where we literally need a gun. Like, I used to be the kind of guy that would say, man, Australia, yeah, we don't need guns. We're the safest country. We don't need that. But now, just looking at the state of Australia at the moment, the economy, it's in a plummet. And immigration is on the fucking rise. Then you let dickheads like this into the country. Australia as a country is declining. The culture is pretty much non-existent now. Mate, I remember growing up as a kid, you'd have, family next door or family down the road. And you'd talk to them. You'd get to know each other. You'd invite each other over to each other's house. But these days, there's not even hello. People don't even communicate. It's because of the cultural shift. Australia is no longer Australian. I think that's what it is. And I'm not trying to be racist here or anything. Because look, honestly, I don't care about people's colour or their religious beliefs. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's what a democracy is. But I think it's gotten to a point where people are bringing stuff from their home into our home. And instead of, look, if someone broke into your house, what would you do? Well, we obviously know that in Australia you can't protect yourself when someone breaks into your house. But let's just say, I'm just talking from, what would be your first reaction? You'd be like, mate, this is my house. Why are you in my house? Or if someone's coming in to stay at your house and they're not following your rules, you're going to be like, get the fuck out of my house. You're not following my rules. I think the same principle should apply in Australia. Because, yes, we're a democracy. But I think that we still need to preserve Australian culture. Whether some of you think that's a positive or a negative thing, I personally think it's a positive thing. But I think we need to preserve Australian culture. And we need to stop this woke bullshit. Because while every Australian's busy having drama with each other and arguing and all this shit, they're being blindsided. They're not looking at the bigger picture. Okay, we've got a housing crisis. Now look, I work in construction. This housing crisis is bullshit. The issue is immigration. Because, okay, we've got a housing crisis. Mate, I work in construction, yeah? Last year, business was quiet. It was quiet. Now, if we had a housing crisis, everyone would be under the fucking palm. Oh shit, we've got to get this house done. Oh fuck. Blah, blah, blah. And we'd be rolling in the money. But guess what? We've got too many heads coming in the country. And then obviously, not enough roofs are going up. The problem is not the amount of roofs that are going up. It's the problem is how many people are coming into the country when we don't have enough houses already. These people that are coming into the country, they're usually from a third world country. So they can't actually purchase a property. And guess what? If they can't purchase a property, they pivot to renting. Now, if they're renting, guess what? That's not a new house. That's already a house that's already been built. Yeah? And the only people that are able to buy houses and build houses are people who have money. So all these fresh heads that are coming into the country, they don't have the money to fucking build new houses. So that's where this housing crisis comes from. These bloody prime ministers, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The country's doomed, mate. We need to come together. Band together. I don't mean violence. But what I mean is, we should all be online, spreading our message. Be loud. Don't let them silence us. Be loud. The only way things are going to get heard is when they got traction. And what's the best way of getting traction? Using the internet, mate. Fucking bimbos can go viral for shaking their bum, mate. You're telling me that we can't have some political views, get our message out there as Australians, and go viral internationally? Anyways, fellas, it's just my take on everything going into 2026 and my opinions on the country that I live in at the moment. So long, farewell.